What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Connor Speed 6, and Rally Adventure in Forza Horizon 5 is finally here, everyone. You know that I've been waiting for this for a very long time, and I've been very excited about an expansion like this to come to Forza Horizon. As a rally fiend and a rally addict in this game, I absolutely love seeking out the best rally roads that these games have to offer. Having said that, today we are driving the 2001 Ford Focus RS. It is calling the craze Ford Focus RS, and you can just hear the pops and crackles and bangs from the exhaust. It's really a spectacular thing. The new update with the game provided some really good features, and some of those included anti-lag. And again, you can hear the pops and crackles in the rally car exhaust. Any car with a turbo fitted, you can hear that pop and crackle. It sounds so good, especially in a pair of headphones. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to take this 2001 Ford Focus RS, and we're going to simply drive all of the rally roads in this map, basically every single one of them, in one really big loop that I've just kind of mapped out and plotted out around the map. So we're just going to vibe out a little bit, rally a little bit, and I hope you guys enjoy it. We're going to start right down here by the Horizon Festival, which is Joya Marron. We're going to head around the Lago Azulado, and then we're going to sort of loop back into this quarry type area. After that, we're going to loop out here into the sand dunes and the desert area of the map. Then we're going to have just a little short drive of tarmac here, and then we'll cut back into some rally roads out here. Follow this loop all the way around, loop this way, and then go into the most technical rally roads ever seen in a Forza Horizon game to date. It's going to loop all the way around this little jungle section, back onto a teeny tiny stretch of tarmac, back into this road, which we're going to loop all the way back around by Tres Colinas, and then all the way back here, but we'll end up making this our finish line right down here. We're not going to set a waypoint, of course. We're just simply going to rally it out and make this a full-on rally vibe for this video. It's a pretty simple standard video, but when it comes to expansions, there's really not a whole lot to do other than show you races and things like that. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to feature exactly what this expansion was all about: rallying. 2001 Ford Focus RS. Let's go. Man, it just sounds like a machine gun whenever you get on the accelerator. All right, so we're not gonna have braking line, of course, or anything like that, because we're not racing. So we're just gonna send it, and wherever I send it is what it is. Oh yeah, these first roads going uphill here. So we're doing basically just a little switchback. It's a mini switchback in essence. Long double apex corner here. Running a little bit tighter towards the end, power down, and then we go back down the hill. That was one of the roads back there that we saw in the previews of the expansion and some of the pictures that we saw. The main picture, the very first picture we saw, actually was taken from that hill. Right here around a little lake. I'm not super familiar with the map yet, but again, big thank you to Forza Horizon and everyone at Playground Games at Turn 10 for letting me get my hands on this early so I could get familiar. I do have this build shared. I will have the share code, if I'm able to share it, down in the pinned comment and description below. There were some issues, of course, because this is a pre-release build. So as always, there may be some weird bugs and glitches that won't be in the game or the expansion whenever it's released to the world. But I will try to get this build taken care of and sent out to the world. It's an A-class build, all-wheel drive, stock drivetrain, of course, stock engine. And I just changed from the rally tires to the off-road race tires, naturally. So those are the tire of choice for rally racing. Now, something to think about in this expansion, there is, on the in-game routes, a lot of tarmac involved. I'm gonna sit it. Oh no, that was my fault. Wasn't paying attention. There's a lot of tarmac involved on the in-game routes because the road routes, or the roads in this map, not only the dirt roads, but the regular roads, are fantastic in this map. I don't know who that is. Alright. The regular roads are fantastic, so it may be a good idea to have those rally tires installed because you can have some decent off-road grip and some really good on-road grip as well. That may be a game changer when it comes to racing with your friends online. All right, big hairpin here, big tight hairpin. Minor cut. All right, so now we are going down into the quarry area. As you can see, we've got dump trucks and conveyors and ponds and all kinds of stuff. Now, one thing you have to be aware of on this map, it is very, very bumpy. There are a lot of corners after bumps and, you know, off-camber corners and things that are much more difficult than anything we've ever seen in a Horizon map. It really reminds me of the original Forza Horizon map in Colorado. Those roads are super, super tight, super windy, and really kind of those weird sort of out of place type corners. And you'll see some of that coming up over here a little bit later in this drive. But it's really, really technically difficult and easy to go off in tons and tons of places. So just be cognizant of that. Don't go too hard into corners because especially on bits like this, on sand, it's very, very slick. But other corners are really tight, really difficult to get right, especially under braking. Just be aware. Yeah, look how slick that sand is. It's really, really difficult to get a car rotated around in this sand, but that makes it fun. You can really, really tell that all of the different road surfaces have very different grip levels, and that's made evident when you go from dirt or gravel to this deep sand. Big drop down. Love it. Oh, too much on the steering there for me. The car's doing great though. Handling the bumps pretty well. Rallying in this is everything that I expected it to be, guys. It is really just a ton of fun. It's really challenging, and I cannot wait to get my hands on all these rally body kits that are going to be in the game whenever the expansion's released. Can't wait to see what these cars look like. Alright, here we go, another hairpin. Oh, much tighter, much tighter. Alright, so we are actually getting ready to exit the desert bits out onto a little tarmac. We're only going to be on this tarmac for a minute, but as you can see, it's nice and tight and twisty. Just how we like our rally roads. Rotate. Oh, off-road tires are slick on tarmac. Minor cut. Colin would appreciate that. Ah, sorry. Alright, so here we are. We're up by the dam now. It's like a reservoir. Send it across the reservoir, power down, and we're going to straight line this curve up here. We're going to go straight up that little hill, and then at the bottom of the hill we're going to hang a hard left. Easy, easy, easy. That straight road takes you out towards the airstrip, but there's really no dirt road to connect to the next dirt roads. Little cut, sorry sir. Oh. Cut. Back onto some dirt. We're going to follow this road to the left. Oh, I love the... Oh, God. See what I mean? So that's a prime example of what I was talking about. Bump into a hard braking zone, into a sort of square left corner, maybe a little bit tighter than square left. So you have to be on your toes at all times. That is what I... Oh, no, another one. See? I was not on my toes. I still made it. But yeah, it's extremely difficult to get right all the time. Alright, send it around here a little bit. E-brake just a little bit, just a touch. Oh, I need more acceleration out of third gear. Here we go. Now it's going to tee up here. We're going to hang it right. And we're going to take this rally loop to the right. And then this is going to take us around to the jungle area. And that jungle area, let me tell you guys, is extremely difficult, extremely challenging to get right. It is a very, very fun bit of road to drive. I don't know how that person's driving and playing the expansion. But that's not for me to worry about. I know that there was a little glitch to where people had access to the game on Steam early, which is not good, and I know that Turn 10 and Playground got that handled pretty quickly. There's still some people who got through the cracks. Alright, sending it here. This is like a little canyon rally stage. It's really quite cool. A couple good hairpins. We love hairpins. Up in elevation a little bit. Again, off-camber turns going uphill, so your car wants to sort of slide to the outside. I'm telling you, this is some of the best rallying I've ever played. Actually, it is the best rallying I've ever done in Forza Horizon. From 1 to now, it's fantastic. You guys are going to love this. I know that most people are excited about this expansion. Some are not, of course, but it's not going to be for everybody, as with every aspect of the game, honestly. But it's a ton of fun, and again, offers, that's a fence, some of the most challenging rally stages yet in rally driving to date. All right, here we go. Now this is the tight bit. That's a fence too. Sorry. Forza Horizon Parks and Rec will be around shortly to fix your fence. Yeah, those roads back in the jungle that we're going to see here in just a minute are crazy, crazy tight. Lots of quick direction changes. Again, crests or jumps into tight corners. Lots of hairpins, water crossings, everything you could imagine and want and to need for a rally stage or a rally road. Alright, here we go into our first really, really difficult hairpin. Talk about tight. Then we've got about 50 feet, 60 feet. Oh, and then we're back into another one. Water crossing uphill. Alright, back downhill, another water crossing. Another hairpin. Man, the pops and crackles. The machine gun of the 2001 Ford Focus RS. It's so fun. This sounds so good. Oh, a little tighter. Downshift. Send it. Come on. Get around there. See what I mean? It's just a relentless road. It keeps sending really difficult. It's like difficult corner after difficult corner after difficult corner. Then we've got this little jog into another banked type corner. Easy to get wrong. Jump into a hairpin. Very easy to go long on that as well. It's just so much fun. All right, water crossing, uphill. Send it to the right. Minor tarmac, back on the dirt. Guys, I'm telling you, I don't know how many times I can say it. It's just great. It really is just great. The progression in the expansion as well is a ton of fun. The races are very challenging. If you have it on unbeatable, of course. Anything below unbeatable is pretty easy. But the way that they have the races set up to where you can just simply do like proper rallying to where you are racing basically against the clock by yourself. And there's different stages within a stage and different sectors of race. It's awesome. It really is awesome. Alright, looks like we are coming. Grab that little collectible. Why not? Very fun section. Super fast, a little bit bumpy. So again, easy to get wrong. I keep saying it. Everything in this expansion is easy to get wrong, honestly. All it takes is sending it just a little bit too hard into a corner, and you're off into the abyss. Or a fence like me most of the time. I didn't need to be in fifth gear. Almost there. And across the line. Awesome. It is absolutely awesome. I'm really, really loving this expansion so far. I know you guys are going to as well. I haven't really sunk my teeth into it too much. I've got almost all of the races unlocked and a bunch of them completed. But we will be progressing through the expansion, of course, as the days go on. So be sure to stay tuned to the channel. If you're new to my channel, please be sure to subscribe for more weekly content like this. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and a positive comment down below. Let me know your feedback on the expansion and your overall thoughts from what you've seen so far. And if you've played it already, let me know what you thought about it while you were playing it. That's going to do it for me today. I really appreciate you guys watching. As always, I have been Connor Speed 6. Until next time, much love, everyone. I'll see you soon.